Want to see how I made this cute primitive heart rag wreath? Stay tuned. Okay, so we are starting out here with a heart wreath form from the Dollar Tree. And the fabric I'm using, I got it in a 5-pack from Walmart. And what I did is I took and I cut 1-inch strips. And they ended up being 18 inches long, so I just cut those in half. You'll see here. I'm going in with this other fabric. I ended up using 4 different fabrics for this. So what I do is I just take my marker and mark every inch mark out. I make my slices with my scissors and I rip them apart. It's a lot quicker this way, and it makes it more vintage looking with the little strings. And here's where I go, and I'm going to cut them in half, and they equal 9 inches long now. And again, I did that with 2 pieces of this fabric from the 5-pack bundle I got at Walmart. So now that we got the outer area that we're covering here cut, I'm going to show you how I tie them on. So, you take your strip, and you're going to put one end under and the other. It's going to look like a shopping bag handle. And I make sure I have the loop always facing me so they're all going in the same direction. And you just simply pull. I'm going to show you a couple times. So again, all you have to do, it's so easy. And it's actually, once you get the gist of it, you'll fly through this. So you just put the one piece under, and you're going to put the other piece under. We're going to make our shopping bag loop at the top. Fix that, yes. I pinch together the ends, and I just pull it right through. And slide it down. I'll show you here a couple more times. And to tighten it, you can just kind of take your finger from the bottom of the strip and slide up like a tie, if you were tightening a tie. And now I'm going in with the second fabric. It's similar to the first one I used. And I got to go in and cut a couple longer pieces because I want the tips, the points of the heart, to be a little longer to really emphasize that this is a heart. So I don't even cut these pieces in half, but they're still 1 inch thick. And I end up putting like 4 pieces on each point at the bottom here. And then in the middle of the heart where it becomes a point, I put 4 long pieces there. And then you can go in and trim later with your scissors if they're way too long. But it's easier to start longer. That way you can cut a little at a time rather than cutting too short at first. So now I'm going in. This was a piece of muslin fabric I had gotten from Walmart, and I had previously stained it with tea. So I just have about 12-inch long pieces, and I cut 4 pieces altogether. And again, I'm going to just go in with my roller and mark off inch marks with my permanent marker. And make my slices and rip. So, for the middle here, I'm going to tie them a little more different than how I did the outside. And I'm going to show you here. So, you go underneath both of the 2 forms there, the 2 wires. And you do the same thing. You make the shopping bag loop, and then you pull your two ends through that loop. It does slow down here, and I get more in depth so you can see better. Taking my strip under and my other end, under both pieces of those middle wires, and I'm pulling them through the middle of the loop. You can even have went on the outside and did this in between the two wires, and it would have had a different look on the outside. I just thought, why not do it this way? So I go about halfway up the middle part here with this color of muslin fabric, and I'm going to show you how I stained my fabric because I had ran out. So here I'm just filling up my sink, my kitchen sink. I'm making sure it's good and plugged down, and I put 3 tea bags in it. Now you can do this method. It will take longer, but I wanted to speed it up because I wanted to finish my wreath. So I actually just added a little of the imitation vanilla. I just did that for scent. So I'm going to go in, and for a more instant color effect, I go in with some instant coffee, and I just sprinkle some in, and my water is hot, and I'm just going to take and dip it a few times and then wring it out. I rinsed it with regular warm water, and then I actually just tossed it in my dryer to dry quick, and that is all I did. Okay, so now you can see it's a different color than the other color, and I am totally fine with that. It gives it extra character. So here I just guesstimated what an inch thick was and about 12 inches long. After making all these strips, I know from my brain here I can probably get pretty close, and I did. Alright, I lied, I didn't. They were a little long, but that's fine because I wanted them longer anyways in that middle. And at the end, I just simply went in with my scissors and cut to kind of go in the shape of the heart. So it was an easy fix. So you can see the 4 different patterns here, and I'm loving it. Very primitive vibes. Very homemade, very raggedy, very, very cute. I am in love. So I tie those on the same exact way as I did those other ones on the bottom. And I worry more about the little strings in that at the end, picking them out. And same with the fabric, like making sure if it was the same direction, I really didn't care. That gives it even more character. I'm not no wreath maker either. I hate making wreaths, but let me tell you, this wreath was not bad at all, and it was actually fun, and I impressed myself. So if I can do it, you can do it. So this is before I went in and cut with my scissors the middle shape of the heart, and you can see here, it's shorter on the sides, but longer in the middle. That's what you want, and I am in love. Tell me how cute this is. Like, wow. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fun craft videos.